How do I know if it's real? Here's what real self-awareness looks like from the outside.
Welcome to the Couple Cure.
Today I want to explain what it looks like when a man in recovery starts seeing himself clearly and what that means for you. You probably noticed your husband has two modes. Either he's fine and everything's great, don't worry about it, or he's falling apart and it's the end of the world. There's no in between. And I know how exhausting that is for you because in the first mode, you can't reach him, he's behind the wall. And in the second mode, you end up managing his emotions on top of your own pain. Neither version is the real him. One is performing strength, the other is performing collapse, and you've been living with both probably for years. What's been missing is his ability to look at himself honestly. Not the version he performs at church and not the version that shows up during a crisis. The actual person with real strengths and real weaknesses. That's what self-awareness looks like, and it leads to something he needs even more, which is self-acceptance. In the last two episodes, I talked about the inner circle, those men who really know him, and spiritual roots, a real experience with God, not just checking a box. Think of it like a three-legged stool. Those first two legs are other men accepting him and God accepting him. The third leg is him accepting himself, and this is the one that affects you the most directly. Because until he can sit down with his own weaknesses without spiraling into shame or defensiveness, he can't hear you. He can't hear your pain without making it about his failure. He can't receive feedback without treating it like an attack. That stool keeps tipping over because a leg is missing. So what does this actually look like for him? Let me explain what's happening internally because it matters for how you respond. When you bring something up, maybe it's about trust, maybe it's about something he forgot or promised and didn't follow through on. He doesn't always hear what you said. He hears something underneath it. He hears you're not enough. He hears you're failing. He hears, I don't respect you. That's not your fault. That's an unexamined weak spot in him that turns a normal conversation into a perceived threat. And that's why he gets defensive, shuts down, or lashes out. He's not responding to you. He's responding to what he believes about himself. Self-awareness is when he starts to catch that. When he can pause after a hard conversation and ask, what was I actually reacting to? Was it what she said or was it something I already believe about myself? That process takes time. It takes tools like journaling, honest reflection, sometimes a mentor or a counselor helping him see the pattern. But when it starts happening, you'll notice. The conversations will shift. He'll get less reactive, not overnight, but the direction changes. Once he starts seeing his weaknesses clearly, the next step is accepting them without drowning in shame. That's the part that matters most for your marriage. Here's why. When a man hasn't accepted his own weaknesses, those weaknesses hold him hostage. He spends all his energy hiding them, defending them, and he lives with this constant low-grade fear that someone's going to find out. That fear is what makes him so defensive with you. You're the person closest to him. You see the most, you feel the most dangerous to him, even though that's the opposite of what you want and the opposite of what you're doing. When self-acceptance starts developing, that shifts. He can hear you point something out without treating it like an attack. He can say, yeah, I know, I'm working on it. That's not a performance. That's a man who's actually beginning to do the work. Now, I know what you might be thinking. That sounds great, Jay, but how do I know if it's real? Here's what real self-awareness looks like from the outside. He takes responsibility without you having to pull it out of him. He can name his own patterns instead of waiting for you to name them. He doesn't collapse into shame when you bring something up. He responds instead of reacting, and he asks for help without you having to push it toward him. It doesn't mean that he's perfect. It means that he's in the process. And you can tell the difference between a man performing recovery and a man who's actually in it. The performer gets defensive when challenged. The man doing the work says, tell me more. One thing I want to be clear about, his self-awareness is his work, not yours. You're not his mirror. You're not responsible for showing him every blind spot. You've probably been doing that for years, and you're exhausted from it. His inner circle, his mentor, his counselor, those are the people who help him see what he can't see. Your job is to take care of yourself and to evaluate whether the change you're seeing is real. If you're seeing him take ownership without being prompted, if you're seeing him handle conflict differently, even when it's small, those are signs the stool is getting that third leg. When all three legs are in place, something changes in your home. He has men who hold him accountable. He has a faith that is actually his, not just inherited. And he can look at himself honestly and not fall apart. That's a man who can sit with your pain without making it about himself. That's what you've been waiting for. Here's something you can watch for this week. After your next disagreement, does he come back to it on his own? Not because you brought it up again, but because he reflected on it himself. That's self-awareness showing up. If he does, let him know you see it. That matters more than you think. Next time we'll be talking about what it looks like when he starts seeking out learning on his own. Another element that shows you the change is coming from inside him, not from you pushing. If your husband is ready, send him to stormreadymen.com to take the assessment. It will show him exactly where his foundation is strong and where the gaps are. Thanks, and I'll see you on the next episode.